Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to Momo's Rants. I had to come on today. I was going to come on yesterday and do a semi rant. I don't know if this is a rant, but Washington football team is looking for an OC in the DC. Let's start off with not so much positive news. So there is a rumor or fact, whatever you want to call it, that the front office of the Washington football team had issues with coaches, players, the meddling for players. They come from last year. They come from the stint of last year and the success because they was doing this, they was doing that, doing that very good season they had last year when they went to NFC Championship, and it kind of went to this season. The rumor also it also state Dan Quinn allowed this to happen because Dan Quinn, yeah, because when everything is winning, you good. Because you don't hear about those rumblings of interference with front office and stuff like that. That's because he's a player coach. Players, coaches, head coaches, for me, don't work because you can never tell a player, jump on a player's back because you friends, you buddies, you close friends, you eat with them. You may not eat with them, but you're not gonna have the same vow and jump on somebody's ass mentality when they do something wrong. So he allowed front office. He could have nipped this in the bud a long time ago when they started doing all that stuff. But it was a kumbaya, everything was cool. I had a problem with coaches being player coach. If you're not on that field hitting, if you're not on the field making tackles or doing what you're on the field, you're not on that football field. Stop being a player coach and be hey, I want to be your friend. This is a cutthroat league. I seen that comic. I just seen I was surprised that the Miami coach got fired. Now here's the second part. There's there's a thing going on or rumor about him going to the Washington football team. There's another one saying that John Harbaugh possibly go to Washington. There's a lot of things being linked to Washington right now. The Atlanta head coach, ex-head coach, he's linked. Possibly get the gang back together when he was in the Atlanta Falcons. He disciple of Dan Quinn. Jerry Jones, like Trump said, I run Venezuela. Yeah, don't get me started on that fool, Mr. Trump. But but anyway, when he said that Momo was like the guy right there is a Trump. Oh, he's definitely a Trump supporter. He's the one that told his players during the cabinet situation, no player but never kneel down or they won't. Yeah, I don't respect Jerry Jones. Well, what's up? What's up, B? Don't. So, like I said earlier in my comment, there's a link for Harbaugh and three coaches. Harbaugh possibly being a defensive coordinator for Washington. I don't know why. There's Nico Ryans, the ex head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Uh, and then you get the Miami Dolphins guru, which I think he's a very good offensive coordinator. Um, so there's link, and then there also is This is why. Then also, as a report came out just a couple of days ago that front office meddling. Now, don't get me wrong. There's front office meddling all the time. You guys get that McDonald's from Miami for offensive coordinator. Shit, y'all doing smart moves. Hey, if we get him, he can be comfortable and do what he does best. He don't have to be the leader of men. He doesn't. And there's talk of Dabo, the ex-Giant head coach, because he's supposed to be a quarterback guru and stuff like that. And I think, and I hear Jesse Montez, whoever his last name is, saying that he was a bad. Yes, he was a bad head coach, but he developed players. Actually, if you break it down, he developed the quarterback for the Giants who went to the Colts. He made him better. So there's a great possibility. Now, Dabo wasn't that bad. He was not a great head coach, but he's a great offensive coordinator. That's what he does. So, because he developed Daniel Jones to the quarterback he is today. Whether I know people don't want to believe this or believe or not, he did. He did. When you are head coach, you are head coach of everything. So you have a lot on your plate that you do. You're not just doing one side of the ball. This ball. You are the head of the football team. That means you're doing hell of a lot of shit on a daily basis. So you have to like that hiring, firing, getting players who like this, complaints by players like that. Hey Uncle Momo, hey Uncle Momo, what the hell? Are you tripping? Um, so um, so these rumors about coaches about meddling in the front office, when you're doing well, when a team is doing well, meddling doesn't matter because everybody's eating, everybody's fine. But when you lose it, stuff like this come out, and the meddling. What this surprised me because Dan Quinn didn't put the kibosh because he wants to be everybody's friend, everybody confident. Oh, you can talk to me. All this, what's up, CZ? So I'm saying, I'm hit that like button, everybody. We got a couple people in here. Hit that like button. So we have a chance to get a very good offensive coordinator. If it's the Miami Dolphins, now ex head coach, or if we get rumor is Harbaugh maybe do an interview. Um, I don't see that hiring him as a defensive coordinator. We'll see. Maybe we hear Morris from the ex-coach, and he's a Dan Quinn disciple when he was for the Atlanta Falcons, and he's a hell of a defensive head coach. You know, um, so the interviews have to be hot and heavy and quickly. We should have a new offensive coordinator before the second round of the playoffs. We should have a DC before that. So we'll see. I got kicked out of Lloyd's stream. I wasn't welcome there. What did you do? What? How the hell you get kicked out, Lloyd? Lloyd don't kick nobody out. What? You had to say something disrespectful for Lloyd to do that. Who kicked you out? I know he got some. He got that one. I forgot that guy's name in there, and yeah. So what did you do, Danny? You had to do something because I don't see Lloyd kick anybody out. It must have been one of the people who he got in there. I mean, I'm just saying because Lloyd don't really. I don't see now. Lloyd had no. I know he had went back and forth with Leo one day and it's like that, and Leo with that villainous grin he does all the time, and he didn't like that. But I don't see him Lloyd is chill, but I could see one of his people, what you call, I can't even think of it right now. One of his moderators, one of his moderators might have done it, but it was like that. So Washington again, Washington got a chance to do well. Get a good offensive coordinator, get a good defensive coordinator. Yeah, I know Lloyd has my. I mean, I don't know. I know one of the guys in my. He doesn't like me. Nothing racially profiled me with Rock, and he lied about making me a blanket, but he really lied about saying he was going to send it to me, Uncle Momo. Why you keep calling me Uncle Momo? This is Momo Rants. Don't call me. No, stop saying the word Uncle Momo, bro. He doesn't like me nothing. He doesn't like me nothing that's racial profiled me with Rock, and he lied about. Okay, I don't know what that's about. I'll ask because I don't see Lloyd doing that. But hey, if it whatever happened, if it was because I don't say everybody's welcome in there. You know that don't sound like that sound like something y'all had a spat and it got over it got carried away and it got ugly and it got to the point where y'all were both going back and forth with somebody. I don't think it's Lloyd who did it. I think it was somebody, one of his moderators did it. Because I don't get Momo. Do you think we're going to? Oh, you think we're going through this weekend? We're going through the only person who has mods that bad people is Fart Holmes. Now I have a moderator here. I have one moderator because I trust her and she's fair. I don't, and I picked her because she's fair. I don't want to pick nobody because I mean, I go by your actions, how you speak on different streams and different platforms, and I'll do that. Do you think we're going to the original round? No, I don't. I I think y'all losing this weekend. I think y'all losing this weekend. Yeah, y'all playing San Francisco. You also realize that San Francisco, in some regards, is a mirror image. It's a mirror image of your offense. It's a mirror image because y'all don't like to take chances. Y'all have a very, very conservative head coach who feels the game out, and he doesn't like to take the chance. Momo, little chance of us beating us. I know. I hear you. I hear you, CZ. But I just feel like y'all guys got. I think this is going to be a surprise for Eagles fans everywhere because y'all are very conservative. Well, what up, CZ? Ain't nothing. So I believe y'all going to lose in a close game. San Fran can be conservative, but they have a lot of weapons. Just like y'all got a lot of weapons. If you notice, he doesn't throw. I hear this crazy stat that Jalen Hurts throws a ball completion wise, 40 yards or down the field. It's a crazy, but that doesn't matter in playoff football. Yeah, they beat up, but they can still win. Don't underestimate their offense, and definitely that defense can play. The defensive coordinator for San Francisco is the same defensive coordinator that all Cowboy fans wanted. They didn't want like that. And speaking of defensive coordinators, Washington, they said Harbaugh. I hear Rico Ryans. Hearing some other folks. Um, The offense coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, Jaden Hurst tried to fight for him. It's I think they had to move on from him because old play. It was the same old plays from last year. There was no Cliff Kingsbury. Everywhere he goes, that first year, maybe the second year, it looks good. He's a darling. After that first season, it's the same plays. Yeah, I do realize he's still doing the same plays that he was doing in Arizona with Washington. He didn't do nothing special. He was doing the same plays. Cause I look back at some clips, I look at some runs and schemes. He was doing the same type of offense. He just got a better decision maker this season with Jaden Daniels. That's it. So the only difference is Jaden Daniels is a pocket quarterback. He not only can run the ball, he got presence in the pocket. Yeah, he won't be coming for this game, I'm pretty sure. So, if the reports are true, like I said, about the meddling in the front office in last season, and then it's kind of trickled into the second season, and they wasn't when they starting to lose and this, that, and the third. I can see that. Yeah, because that's the problem. Dan Quinn needed to solve that issue last year. No, they was winning, and he wants to be buddy. I really hate. I can't stand coaches who are player coaches because it never worked out. Harbaugh got it picked where he's going, then other places will fall more. I agree with you. That I'm just saying I think it's a better chance that Rico Rines was the ex-coach of the Atlanta Falcons will be a defensive coordinator because that's his guys. That's his guys. When I'm surprised. I didn't think the Miami Dolphins head coach would get fired because they didn't do it on Monday and they waited to today, Thursday. Well, I mean, that's that's what I say. That's Raheem Morris. Yeah, but I think he's a great fit for Washington to be offensive coordinator, ex-Miami head coach. He definitely. Hey, y'all hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you know somebody, your mom and your grandmother, your nephew, your nieces, like that, an unborn child, a baby in the womb, tell them to subscribe. If you ain't got nothing else like that, you get one of your so-called friends who don't even play sports. Just click on this and become new. Chip Kelly was announced as Watch Offensive Coordinator. Yeah, you what's up, Eagle Drew? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, we gonna have a good off season, Drew. I appreciate you coming in here, though, Drew. Drew, let me. I would love to say this to you about Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly remind me of the Florida head coach, college coach that came in Washington, and everybody thought he was gonna change. Everybody in Washington bought in. I never bought in because he was a head coach because he never proven himself. Only thing he wanted to do is beat the Dallas Cowboys because he was losing. We hadn't won a game with Dallas Cowboys for years. He came in there. He said he wanted to be. He had all that offers. Chip Kelly came in. He wanted certain players. He get rid of your better players for his ego. Momo, I finally think that the Giants and Redskins will be better than Dallas next season. Oh yeah, I don't know about the word Redskins. I'm going. I spaz out on that word. I drew more because I think Cowboy fans are kind of delusional. Oh, Jerry got rid of Eberflus. Oh, Jerry got rid of Eberflus. They ain't gonna bring a new coordinator in. They ain't gonna get this person. They ain't gonna get that. Oh, he's not all in. He's all busted in. All whatever the case may be. The Dallas Cowboys are not going to be no better. I'm trying to figure out all these Cowboy fans telling me how great they're going to be next year. I hear Wade he's still talking about it like it's 1995. Y'all guys are delusional in the sense that y'all think, so y'all all think y'all gonna get better and nobody else gonna get better. I'm just saying, Jerry is looking at hardball. I'm just saying this. Here's my thing. If Cowboy fans think they're gonna get better, but nobody else in the league gonna get better. They the only team trying to get better players, better coordinators, and better efficient players for their position and schemes and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But but y'all the only one going to do that. That's what you call delusional fans. And if Jerry believes that, and if his son believes that, they're a bunch of dumbasses. No wonder they haven't been to a Super Bowl or NFC Championship for 30 years. You're not going to get better than anybody else, but everybody is looking to get better. Everybody else out there in free agency market, when it happens to get better players, and they're going to outbid you, sign a contract, do this, do that. There are players who can become free agent. They're talking to teams already. Don't get it twisted. They already probably had a pre-done deal already in place when the season is over with. They just don't officially announce nothing. So if y'all believe y'all going to be better than other teams, and then other teams going to sit in their hands and say, hey, let the Cowboys get this player. That player, we ain't going to get this player. We don't need, y'all delusional as it comes. Momo, yes. Majority of Dallas fans are clueless. This doesn't make sense. And I don't want to get on Cowboy fans. That's my boy, Mark Holmes. Mark is like Jim Jones, and that's a bad thing to say. Here's the metaphorically, what I mean by that is that you got his Cowboy fan base who come up there on Mark's channel. Every time Mark says something, they buy into it. Well, Mark said it got to be true. No, Mark is wrong. That's like when other content creators, Mr. L, he talk about the Eagles and how great they are. They not. Eagles losing I think Eagles gonna lose in the first round by in a close game. So this is playoff football. Anything can happen. You carry Mark Holmes. You carry Fort Holmes. I'm here. No, I don't. I go on Mark's channel because me and Mark are friends. I go on Mark's channel. I voice if you ever heard me up there, CZ, or anybody else up there, I don't kiss Mark's ass. I go up there and talk about Washington, how bad Cowboys fans are all the time. I'm not the person that sit there on my hands and not say nothing about my Washington football team. Now, Mark will tell me, Momo, be quiet, I'm like that, because I do overtake his channel sometimes. That's his channel. So I shut up. So I'm on his channel so he can say whatever he wanted to say. I'm on my channel, I can say, well, what's up, Chris? Ain't good you. Y'all be on the couch this week. Yeah, Momo, was dropping $100 super chat. Crazy blazing. Yeah, I did drop $100 check. Because Mark, I'm gonna tell you something about Mark. Mark is a good dude, and Drew, and you know he's a good dude. You just don't like what he says and what he does. I know him off the camera, and I know what he does. So that being said, Momo totally disagree. So Momo. So I will say Washington football team is linked to coaches. I would love to have Rico Ryans here. I would love to have the offensive coordinator that the Miami Dolphins I forgot his name. somebody remind me in the chat, who just got fired by the Miami Dolphins. He can change. He can change life with Jaden Daniels. He can change it. If we get some more offensive pieces, not the bullshit. Now, Dan Quinn, you definitely on the hot seat where they give you your OC and your DC. You got to make this right. Yeah, Mike McDaniels. Thank you, Mouse Smurf. I believe that if we get him, he can change everything. Momo Marcus effect as hell. This person that he delivers can't rock with fake dudes. I get all that. I don't know him as fake, but hey, I'm not one to mock millions. I'm not gonna kiss up to Mark. I tell Mark like it TIE it is. I'm honest how what I say to him. Again, and that brings me up to something I posted quickly. It was a quick post, quick live thing I did. I'm going to join. I haven't decided yet. If y'all want me to join our Washington, subscribe to our Washington content creator, I haven't decided which one I want to do. So if y'all have any suggestions who'd be best for me to sign up for, subscribe to, I will subscribe to them. Now, I'm warning them right now. When I come up there, I'm going to be critical of the Washington football team. They might jump on my ass, say I don't know the team, I don't know this, and I know that. It's pointless for me to know every player on the team, and I think it's the most. I'm not a GM. I am not a head coach. I am not a prostitute on TV who goes and name every player on every position. I'm an ordinary Joe that works hard and retired from my job of 20 plus years and live handsomely well for me and my wife. So I got other things on in my life that I do. So I ain't not going to break my back, break my brain cells, and know every player because it's ridiculous. Because these players ain't loyal, the teams ain't loyal, the coach, owners ain't loyal to the fans. So why would I do the same thing and know all the players for speaking points? I could just say, hey, the defensive secondary, the safety, the cornerback sucks. The linebacker sucks. The offensive line, this, that, and the third. I'm going by position. I'm going to tell you it just because why would I get to know and call a player name who's very bad in that position? So they don't deserve my words or calling their name out. Just like, I'm giving a prime example. When Robert Griffin came to the Washington, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm going to do for the draft. Dude, don't. When Robert Griffin III came out, he joined the Washington football team. I have been noted by my friends, by my family, and everybody thought I was crazy at the time. I said I'm not going to call him no RG3. I said I refuse to call a player by a nickname that he hasn't deserved to have. You play the first year, he got Rookie of the Year. I said, no, I'm not, still ain't going to call him by that nickname because he did not deserve to be recognized as a nickname. It's only 1 year. You have to be in this league longer for me to even begin to call you a nickname and call you the second coming, the greatest, maybe. Same thing with Jaden Daniels. I do not call players who get in the league but nicknames they came in with, where they was in college, where they was called, where it was in high school, pee-wee, what their parents called them, their best friends and family members called them. You have to earn your spot for me. You have to earn your spot. So therefore, Eagle Drew, you always down with you can put my team down. But I believe y'all gonna be sitting on the couch just like us, looking at the game. You gonna wonder about what happened. You gonna make excuses. This player didn't happen. That play didn't happen. Your head coach that screwed us. He didn't go. He wasn't aggressive enough. Y'all been saying that all year. So y'all just going to say, "This is my point. He needs to be gone, just like that. This, that, and the third." So end of the day, you could talk about my team. Do you really want to talk about it? Concentrate on this game this weekend because I don't see y'all getting out. Now, if y'all win, I could be wrong. But Drew, you wear glasses and I wear glasses. I don't know what you've seen that makes you think this offense is going to be any better in the playoffs. Your head coach doesn't like to gamble. He is a what? What is he? The most conservative coach in Philadelphia Eagles history. He's the most conservative head coach that's in the playoffs. He's the most conservative. Hey, far as fan base go, they don't like him. Momo, they suck just like your team does. That's fine. That's fine. You sound like a Cowboy fan hating. We'll be better next year. Momo, your team is going down. My team is already down. Damn, what you talking about? Shit, we searching for a OC and a DC. What you talking about? We're not in the playoffs. Won 5 games. You a little late to the party, bro. Come on now. Stop it. So all I'm saying is that if we win, I'm not doing what? Yeah, I'm not signing up for no 50 push-ups. Get out of here with that. Man, a Cowboy fan for 51 years and will die a Cowboy fan. That's fine. You delusional. You believe what that message Jerry always brings out, that your team is going to win every game. You believe when you got those 2 players that was going to change the Cowboy situation when they win the division. Y'all really believe that? You believe that every year the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. It's not wrong to believe, but the expectations of the Cowboys are too high. And here's the biggest problem with the Dallas Cowboys and what hurts the Dallas Cowboys. I believe this. Momo, outside of Andy Reid, Nick is the winners. I don't care if he's the winners head coach. He's the most conservative head coach. So stop with that, Drew. Let me get back to my thought, as they say. I believe that the Dallas Cowboys fan base don't understand football. Because here's the thing, and this is just human ability. Me playing high school and little college, when Thanksgiving hits into December, I believe not personally. If I was an NFL player, I would want to play in Dallas. Here's the thing: people say, no, Detroit, no. Dallas Cowboys have a lot of games in a short amount of time. Look at the history; they have like 3 or 4 games in less than 20 days. That's crazy. That's too many games that you are putting on the body, and your body's wore out. The game against Detroit. If they was playing every week, I believe that Dallas defense would have made the difference. But what happened was they burnt out. They was tired. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. Commanders who will win another Super Bowl before Cowboys. Okay. I believe you on the road quicker than the Cowboys are because once we get our AC and our DC, or OC and DC, we gonna be we gonna be Gucci. Yeah. Meanwhile, y'all gonna get false promise from Jerry. Y'all gonna get that double defensive coordinator who's gonna fail, and the fans gonna blame the player, and that's like y'all always do. Fans, this is a problem with. I look at things differently. Fans blame players, or either they're gonna blame defensive coordinators or offensive coordinators. Let's get them out of here. But they never put the blame on the ownership. When players want more money, it's always the player's fault. They never put it on the ownership. Pay the players what they worth, and let's keep it moving. This these players need to be on strike. Asking for stop paying these players these delusional contracts, which they never going to see. Example, hey, I got somebody. Example, somebody get 4 years. They get 4 years, and this could be $220 million, $225 million. Let's say, for the sake of argument, 4 years, $225 million, $130 million, $130 million guaranteed. Look at the contract. 100. Okay, so they not getting the whole 220. That's one. And second, the guaranteed money. When the guaranteed money runs out, they ain't got no money. Our contract should be, hey, I'm getting all my money. The NBA does it. NHL does it. MLB does it. Major League Soccer does it. Or we know as football around the world does it. Golf. Let's go on and on and on and on. And NFL is the only sport that is on these players to put their lives and their health on the line. And the owners don't treat them like slave owners. They act like they slaves because they don't want to, we gave it this, that. So stop blaming the players when they want more money because they deserve every bit of it. Y'all get caught up and blame the free. I don't talk about what's on the market, and y'all get mad and y'all get delusional about, hey, this person ain't worth this, and person ain't worth that. Nobody's worth all that money, but the market just decides that. So like that, the bird said, same here. So Momo was on and figured what he was talking about and expected him talking about a bunch of nothing. He's ready to eat for eliminated. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. So what I was talking about is that I believe that I believe possibly there's rumors about Harbaugh, which I don't believe is LinkedIn. There's rumor about Raheem Morris coming to watch, possibly getting the gang back there when he was on defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons. Maybe possibly getting the ex Miami Dolphins head coach as offensive coordinator. There's links for that Brian Daboll coming in as being an OC because he considered a quarterback guru. Everybody, I know he had some bad seasons as a head coach, but he did shape up Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones in college was a horrible quarterback. He was a bad quarterback. I lived in the area. He was horrible. He did change Daniel Jones to a better quarterback. He did. We could talk about his record, his wins, and all this other stuff, but he did do something for Daniel Jones. I'm in here talking about my Washington football team possibly getting some good OCs, some good DCs in the future for the future of this team. That's what I'm doing. Momo looks like he needs ice cream, thinking he knows football. Actually, I do. Y'all just don't know my intellect is very high. Just because you don't recognize me as that doesn't make what you think of me true. So if you don't like what I have to say, there's an open invitation to leave. Now, I can go back and forth with the best of them. I can talk with the best of them. Jerry is moving differently this offseason. Okay, what you say, Drew? Momo, it's hilarious to think Dallas fans think Jerry is moving different. They drink the water. They drink the Kool-Aid. I mean, they drink like that. And all fan base believe what they owners say. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and say, hey, if you keep doing the same thing over again and thinking the same results. We all know what that is. Drew, yes. So my prediction on the Eagles. Let me say this about the Eagles. The Eagles have a very good defense. I think they have a subpar. They have a good offense if you look on paper. But the head coach doesn't do them no favors because he strips y'all down. Because he's very conservative when it comes to the offense. So your OC y'all have he's his first year. So he's going not to have the best idea for Eagles for the wide receiver, for the running back offensive line. So your head coach dampened that, and now y'all all the games this season, y'all struggled to win games. Y'all won the games. Y'all win. I get it. Y'all won games. Y'all won the close games. But y'all didn't have to struggle to win those games. Those games should have been a known blame. So what I am saying is that San Francisco offense versus the Eagles offense, if you look on paper, the Eagles offense should blow this. It should be a 15-point or more win because your head coach is so conservative. And then when he gets the lead, he doesn't. Oh, I'm just saying your offense is better than San Fran, but because he's too conservative. That's just facts. If y'all don't want to say anything and believe all this and don't want to buy by what you've seen on your own two eyes, and you still believe y'all gonna blow, because I'm hearing a lot of Eagles fans saying we're gonna blow San Fran out. Not with that coach. I didn't like you. I wouldn't have subscribed to your channel. What you talking about? Mm-hmm. What they talking about? Big Momo is hilarious to think that. Man, Drew. Yes, this blissful ignorance. Drew, Super Chair, Momo. I like you. Give me many of laughs. Your comedy show is so funny. See, I'm Mike. I'm considering if I didn't like you, I wouldn't have subscribed to your channel. Okay, you should change your channel to Mo Knows Football. Yep, I sure am. Momo, I got 23-13 Eagles. Okay. I got 24-17. I think I'm not going. I think I agree. Momo can't go on like this. I agree. Momo can't go on like this. What y'all talking about? Momo can't go on like. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be there watching the game this weekend and Monday. I'm not even because I don't think that's the big matchups. Not San Fran and the Eagles. Eagles ain't even on my radar as a game I really want to stare down and look forward to watching. I think that's going to be a boring game. I think it's going to be a low. I think it'll be a low scoring game. I do. I got OE Miss Winging tonight. Oh, Miss Winning tonight. Okay, I got you. I hope So it's easy, but we can't even if we up 30 points, man. Okay. Mobile, let me know if you want me to make you a pick logo for your channel. I got you. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, my eyes hurt. Momo, quit hating. You know, deep down, my ego is going to win. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying that Indiana will win the national championship. It's looking that way, but anything could happen. I'm just saying, for me, off season is the key for the Washington football team. Um, I think it's kind of silly to believe that the Dallas Cowboys is going. That everybody's not going to do anything, but the Dallas Cowboys franchise going to be out here on free agency, and nobody else is going to have these deals in place and done before the free agency starts. To believe that they the only one, everybody want to come to Dallas. No, they don't. No one wants to come to Dallas and during that stretch around Thanksgiving and into mid part of December, play a bunch of games, be wore down and wore out, and their body is in no condition, and then they gotta be laboring or tired, frustrated for playing a bunch of games in a short amount of time. If I'm a player, I would hate to be a Cowboy player because my body can't take it. But because the NFL is not about helping players, they're about using them as a commodity. That's what they are. Momo is weak. It's a weak free agency and draft this year. There's some players out there can fill specific holes. They ain't all weak now. What's up, Logan? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Like I said before, I don't believe that the rumor about John Harbaugh coming to Washington. Don't believe it. I don't even think he's going to be with a head coach this season. I think if he does make a decision, it ain't going to be no time soon. He is the so-called Hulk coach. What up, chat? Go Birds. Okay, yeah. Eagle, but I think those Eagles is going to be in a fight. So y'all think that San Fran defense is going to allow y'all to do what y'all want to do and run up the score, be up 25 to nothing, 30 to nothing. No, that defense is really put together, and the schemes that defensive coordinator for San Francisco is pretty much good. Again, my Washington football team got a lot of things we got to work on. We need players. Need players on defense. We need offensive players. We need another wide receiver. I don't care. We sign Debo or release Debo. Terry put us behind the 8 ball. We need another tight end. So we in the draft, Momo, you don't know football. The Niners defense is trash. Actually, they're not trash. If you never watched a San Francisco game, you know what the trash is. They do more for little what they have than what y'all do for what y'all have as many. So y'all have a very good front four, very good defense. So you telling me the San Francisco 49ers defense is trash? Boy, you talk about somebody that don't know football. Drew, you wear glasses. Probably wear bifocals. You probably need some quadfocals right at this point. You really need quadfocals. I'm just saying, because if you believe that the 49ers defense is trash, I know where you can get some great quadfocals at a cheap rate. Go on quadfocals Drew.com and buy you a pair because you sound crazy as hell. Momo, who does Commander play this week? Um, who did they play this week? Um, I don't know. Drew getting flamed up. Drew always getting flamed up because Drew said these ridiculous statements and thinking that his team is the best team out there. No, they're not. This is we all know that the Carolina Panthers ain't going nowhere. We all know the Rams is beating them at home. I live in the state of North Carolina, and all these dumbass fans believe they gonna beat them because they home. No, they not. Momo, the Eagles are the top three LC in points allowed. I get all that, but your offense ain't doing nothing. Your offense allowing teams to be in games they shouldn't be in. Momo, wipe that poop off your nose and smell the roses. Cowboys are forever, brother. Hey, you a Cowboy fan? What I supposed to do? What do I supposed to do because you're a Cowboy fan? I supposed to salute you, shake your hand? No, you just the Cowboy fan base at times is a surface nuisance. Y'all surface nuisance because y'all believe everything y'all hear. Y'all believe everything somebody says. Y'all drink the water. If that water was shit water and piss water mixed up together, well, with a drizzle or caramel sugar, y'all will drink that too. So stop it. Um. So I'm not gonna get. So here's the thing. I believe that's my opinion that this is gonna be a closer game than y'all. I really believe that. I believe that the Eagles are going to have a struggle offensively in this game. I believe San Francisco is going to struggle in this game. Personally, I don't care who wins this game. I believe that it's going to be a close game and turnovers, penalties, and bad calls is going to determine the game. That's my opinion. So Robert Sala will have them boys ready with a scheme. Momo, will you bet on the game? No, I'm not betting on no game. Um, I'm not betting on no game. I said what I said about the game, and that's that. I don't. I have no fight in this game. I'm just a fan who loves football, saying that this is going to be a much closer game than y'all and than Eagle fans believe, and even the 49 fans believe. 49ers feel they going to win. The Eagle fans think they're going to win. Prosecutors think Eagles going to win. All we can do is watch the game and see what happens. They play 4 quarters. We'll see at the end of the game who wins and who made the best team win. I have no fight in this game. Well, what am I supposed to say? Because I am a Washington fan who's looking on the outside trying to see who our next OC, our next DC is going to be. See, is Dan Quinn going to do in the draft and free agency? Is he's going to go out there and get players on this team like he should have done in the offseason? He fucked up last year. So I am a fan of the Washington football team. All I'm doing is giving my opinion of the Eagles and San Fran game. I don't hate the Eagles. I don't hate the Eagles. I don't even dislike the Eagles. I just dislike certain Eagle fans who throw shit on the wall and think it's supposed to stink all the time. Now, Cowboy fans, sometimes they delusional. Some Washington fans are delusional. I understand my team is bad. We got Sizzler. We got another 2 or 3 years. We need to get players and coordinators in here so these players can go. I'm not a fan of Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is a player coach. Player coaches to me is no neat in NFL because that's like having the best friend in your life. And no, I don't want a player. I want a coach to come over here and be hardball and say you this, that, and the third. You're not gonna do this and that. I don't want to be no friendly coach or friendly with everything like that. There's already been rumors right now about Washington football team that the upper management last year was getting involved and it trickled over into this season. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. I'm just reading the comments in my head. I ain't gonna read it out loud. Momo, know your role and what your damn mouth. That's what you do. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. I bet Momo Cowboys have the better record than Washington next year. That's easy money. We are again, you are thinking as if you are thinking as what let me say this. You are thinking as your team and other teams ain't getting better. The same goes, the same push that your owner has, you have other owners has a double push of what they want and what they seek. So what are you talking about? You just can't say, hey, my team's going to do more than your team. It's about the fit in each team. Can this player work with me? Can he work with others? Is he willing to collaborate and do things and play hard? Is he gonna be loafing? Is he can he work well in the locker room? Is he gonna be on time for practice and meetings? Is he can he learn a new scheme, and can he learn the scheme in a timely fashion? Can he understand the scheme I'm putting out there? Is he slow to react on balls going to the right or the left? Can he tackle well? Is he just a grabby type of player that he does all he does is arm tackles? He's not doing solid tackles. He's not grabbing the player down, putting him down in first contact. That's all I'm saying. Excuse me from coughing. So can count. So that's why I look at a player. Can he tackle? When he in the flat and he one on one with a wide receiver, a running back, or a tight end, or a quarterback, can he make the tackle and stop him getting the first down? You first contact in his third and 6, and you stop and he's doing a quick pass to the flat and it's only 3 yards, but you missed the tackle and he gets the first down. I want players who can tackle the football. I don't want players who's going to arm tackle, who's scared to tackle. And I want a coach, if he doesn't make the tackle, get on his ass and say, hey, what fundamentals did you not learn and through your whole football career that you kind of missed that tackle? Wrap up and put down. That's what you should do. So Momo, that even choke you. Momo is not a threat as long as he doesn't do the first. Leo. So if you just come on here to trash me, I don't need to do no motherfucking research for nobody. I said it, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't have the time, the energy to go and put players who don't play well. I don't put their names out there because they bad players. If you ain't tackling, you can't cover, stuff like that. There's hundreds of players that come to the NFL, or thousands, and sometimes, and on any given team in the off season, free agency for workouts, tryouts, and like that. I ain't gonna sit here and name everybody who comes on the team. I'm gonna call you by your position. You get good enough for me, I'll call you by your name. I will call you by name. I don't have nothing to prove on here or any other place about the team I support. I'm gonna call you by the position you play: linebacker, wide receiver, tight end, corner, third corner, safety. I don't care. So end of the day, I got too much shit going on in my life that I'm gonna sit here and go through the line and learn all these players. Too many players on the team that come in during the off season. If y'all guys want to do that and you look for that information, kind of talking point or talking heads, whatever the case may be, go to that channel. This is not what I do. Period. Momo plays the role everybody expert in personal. He's entertaining. That's his niche. Momo, Leo trashing you. You take it the wrong way. I don't care if he trash. It's not about someone trashing me, because nobody on here can ever out talk me, outwork me, or out talk me, because my mouth is laser. I cut deep. I will cut you deep. I will talk about you. I hold nothing back. I hold nothing back. Leo loves the attention. He thinks he's smarter than everybody else. And Leo, I was always going to support Leo's channel. I'm a member of his channel. I will continue to be a member of his channel. But Leo is a bully. He likes to bully people. If you ain't agreeing with him, you wrong. He'll find something about you like that. And that's fine. He can do that on his channel. He can do that on his channel. I appreciate the advice he's given me to learn the players, but I would never. People have been asking me to do that since I started this channel. I'm not putting myself out there. Okay, Leo's not a bully. Fine. That's my opinion. I'm not saying. What I am saying is this, in a nutshell. I'm going to support him because he does what he does. And I appreciate anybody supporting me. That's what it is. What it is. But I'm just saying, I have my opinion about my team. He has his opinion about his team, and he has an opinion about, hey, I don't know my players. I digress. So this is not about Leo. It ain't about me. It's about my Washington football team getting better, doing better, and me as a fan, loving my team. Y'all love who y'all want, and I love who I want. End of the day, no explanation needed anymore. So if y'all think this is that kind of channel, you ain't gonna get it here. You're not. So, getting back to Washington football team, if Dan Quinn doesn't do well this season, he's gonna be fired. I don't need no lackey as a coach. I don't need no rah-rah speeches from a coach. I don't need a coach that's don't get on his players, don't hop down these his other coordinators, say they gotta get their shit together. I don't need some pansy content creator, Washington football content creator saying that Washington going to the Super Bowl, we going to the playoffs, until we fix what's in our organization, front office, back office, street alley. We'll always be the dumpster of the NFC East next to the Giants. We have to fix that's been broken. And this team has been broken, that has been disabled by Dan Quinn. And if the reports is true that upper management was getting involved during the season last year and it went to this season, shame on them. And somebody need to leave. Momo, quit, quit. My side is hurting from laughing so much. Momo, I'm not a bully. Okay, fine. You're not a bully. We established you're not a bully. Okay, I get it. You're not a bully. I'm just true to who I am. I say crazy stuff all the time, make these crazy predictions. That's my niche. I say crazy shit all the time. I don't kiss nobody's ass. I'm not Mark's flunky. I respect Mark. Leo and others have respected Mark. That's why he was up there on his channel when he had for people come up there. We all like that. I was just comic relief. I get it. But I ain't no court jester. I'm just like that. So everybody just chill the fuck out about me. But end of the day, Washington will be back next year. We'll see who we get as offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. End of the day, hit that like button on here. Now, it's been said to me, or I was told in text messages that everybody's coming for me because some people feel like I'm just trying to get subs. That's the whole fucking thing to do to get subs. Who doesn't want subs? Who don't want somebody who's popular, who's bigger than you, hey, and to go on their channels and like that. That's nothing wrong with that. Every content creator has done that. Everybody. There's no exception to the rule. Everybody, when you starting out, that's what you want. Respectfully, Momo, you are the Dallas comic relief. I don't know, Drew. That's fine. That's fine. You want to troll? That's fine. I'm not gonna recognize you respectfully if you can't come in here and be a little kinder to me. But that's fine. You could come at me like that. So, Drew, I look. If you, I just want you to go save a life because I feel that doctors pay a bigger point because you given everybody you come in contact with a heart attack. Your looks ain't all that great at this point. You look like a bum ass Eagle fan that has no drive and no ambition because you still think these Eagles is going to the Super Bowl. They're not. They're not. I don't like that. Momo, I got spot for you next to him on the couch. Can't have you missing us winning back-to-back Super Bowls. Go Birds. Okay, Momo, I'm trying to save your life. No, you need to save your own life because that heart attack is going to happen when the Eagles don't go to Super Bowl. They're not winning. Everybody knows they're not winning. You have a very conservative coach. That comes into play in the playoffs. Yeah, I know I'm right about this. Now, y'all blew out the Eagles? Touche. Mobo is funny, and he means well. People just take that kindness for weakness. So end of the day, Eagle fans, Giants fans, Cowboy fans, winter is coming. The snow will build up. Ice, wind, and the hawk will be blowing right, left, swirling winds. When the Washington football team do what they need to do and solve their defense, solve their offense, and solve their coaching, Dan Quinn. Maybe it won't happen this year, coming up for the next season. But winter is coming. It may take 2 years for that massive storm to hit the NFC, the East, and the NFL. But when it comes, watch out. As they say, there's a new sheriff in town, and it is the Washington football team. And the Washington football team will rejuvenate and be better next year and the year before. I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm saying we will be better than people do think we are going to be. So, that being said, all Eagles fans, I wish you well on your football game against the 49ers. Yes, I just want to say this. Let's see what happens. So, end of the day, it's all good. End of the day, I'm just looking forward who our OC and our DC is going to be. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited that possibly Dan Quinn will be out because he's not a head coach. He's a coordinator that needs to stay in the DC mode. So, end of the day, Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants, don't hate on the future of my team because the future is going to be bright and y'all will see a new type of winter and I love it. Let me read what somebody posts. Hey Momo, as long as Jaden Hurts is in the NFC East, Jay Down is not seeing that NFC Championship game. Remember that, Momo. Okay. Okay. Logan, we will win back to back Super Bowls. Okay. Okay. We'll see. All we can do is wait, right? That's all we got to do is wait. All I will say is that Eagles fans, there will be a delusional feeling in your mindset if y'all win this game this coming weekend. And if y'all do win, if y'all do win, y'all gonna be all excited, pumping your chest. I believe y'all can win the game, but I think it'll be a closer game. I think before that's going to beat you. Maybe they won't. Maybe you will win. Momo, what would you say about Philadelphia women? I mean, I'd said it before. They import those women. Everybody know in Philadelphia the women are there as ugly for the most part. You got some good looking women, but those women are imported. They're not really born in the city. So the man, all those men they're ugly. And so what happens a lot of times, people who do live in Philadelphia, they move to another state, and then all of a sudden their facial features get better. They just do. They just do. They just ugly, fugly, mugly. I'm just saying that stench from the East River has a lot of effect because that greasy water you drink don't help you either. So I'm just saying in a nutshell, don't drink the water, basically. So good luck, Eagle fans, for this weekend. Good luck, 49 fans, for this weekend. And don't root for my Washington team. When they come back next year, I don't want to hear how they much improved. They did a better team. I don't want to hear none of that shit next year. I don't want to hear them. They start winning and doing this, doing that. And we get a legit OC, a legit DC. I don't want to hear, that's a good hire. I don't want no Eagle fan, no Cowboy fan, no Giants saying nothing. Because y'all trashed me this year about my team that's bad and whatever. I keep hearing during the beginnings 55 to 20. Oh, how they beat us down in the NFC Championship. When we get better next year and we come out there and that snow build up and that ice build up and that wind starts swirling and we a better team than the other team in the division. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear no praise on my team for not one NFC East fan because y'all, an elephant sometimes never forget. But me, I'm baffled that I'm just baffled that people want to put my team down. Like we, okay, Eagles fans remember y'all was bad at some point in your on the team, so I wouldn't throw stones at another team. I wouldn't. Momo, the Commanders are finished last season. Philly girls look like linebackers with wings. Damn, I didn't say that. I ain't say that. So, yep. But dark days are over, Momo. Oh yeah, I mean y'all got a good defense. I think your offense is hampered by your coach. I really do. Y'all should be, y'all should be putting up 28, 35 points a game with that offense. Y'all should. But I'm not here to talk about Eagles dilemma. That ain't my team. So we'll see this weekend. All I know is that I'm looking for an offensive coordinator. Hold up, hold up. Let me say I got something that's came across my phone. Let's see what's going on. I know about I know about Lattimore getting arrested in Ohio. So and I think that was a bad pickup. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on for a second, guys. I'm doing something. Mm. So McDaniel's is the Momo been drinking too much of that and the said, ouch. Now he can't help what comes out of his mouth. Oh, okay. That's the same thing as the East River. They're both the same. But the difference is I never drunk the Anacostia River water. You drink y'all at birth, y'all been drinking that East River's filth, stink, and freaking whatever's in there, garbage, sewage, and everything like that. Yeah, it's in your food, it's in the air, it's everywhere. It's in your hair. So that ain't my fault. For real, for real. Momo, what part of North Carolina are you from? About 90 northwest. No, I mean, I am in Greenville, North Carolina. Love the city I am. Um, Everything is cool here. I go back home now and then. So, by the way, everybody, I had a glorious time on my cruise. I love the cruise, and I love everything about that cruise. Me and my wife had the best time of our lives. We going doing some other things. I plan to go in New York City in February or March. So, and then my wife, we want to go to Australia. I know we're going to Greece next, not this summer, but the next summer. So, shoot, that's a flight and a half. That's a 9 hour flight. 9 hours. You hear me? 9 hours flight to Greece. So, Ohio State linebacker Arvell Reese declared for the 2026 draft. We'll see where that goes. Momo, that's why I say you need to do the research. The East River is in. I know where it's at. I said it spills over. You think I don't know that? Come on, bro. The East River. Yes, I know where it's at. That's how bad the stench from it. It goes to Philadelphia. Come on now, stop it. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying shit to be saying shit. You know what I do? Yeah. Yeah, I did say Australia. I live 5 miles from North Workers. Oh, okay. I know where that's at. I know where that's at. Bro, you all about the facts. Okay, you about the facts. But it's still Philadelphia. That's crazy. That's crazy for me. I don't know, man. What? If it spilled over there, I spill into the ocean, fool. Oh, that's fine, man. So now you want to come and call me names, man? Leo, why you? What, Leo? This crazy to me. Okay, I get you trolling at this point. Man, this is hilarious. This is hilarious to me. You know what I do. You know I'm sitting here fucking with the Eagle fans and fucking with anybody associated with the Eagles. Now you want they're gonna be more Pacific like that. Come on, bro. Have a sense of humor. If you don't get one, get one. I'm just what the hell? Oh boy, these boys, people are too sensitive. I mean, hey man, it's a sensitive city, I guess. Hey, when I call cowboy fan women ugly, and I was on Mark's channel, I apologize. I didn't mean that shit. I meant every word I said when I said it, because at the time it was Cowboy Hate Week. I ain't mean nothing by it. When I call Eagles fans ugly and women ugly and they import that shit, that's about it. Come on now, y'all gonna need to get it together. So if y'all want a drip of logic, and I'm gonna clown you, I'm gonna talk shit about you, I'm gonna do one like that because I cut deep, like I said. Because ain't nobody can out talk me, ain't nobody can out loud me, ain't nobody can outwork me. So end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do on my motherfucking channel, and not a damn soul can do anything about it. If you have an issue with that, go somewhere else. That being said, go Washington to 2026 to 2027. Hope we have a good draft. Get some great free agencies coming here. Ain't the field ain't that great. The draft is weak. Hey, get a good OC, get a good DC. Hey, two of the three people got fired that I wanted to fire. Dan Quinn didn't get fired. I think he's a better coordinator than a head coach. Would y'all agree with that? Am I wrong about that? That Dan Quinn is a better coordinator than a head coach? I'm just asking. So let me know if I'm wrong, if I'm right. And the second thing I want to ask, I'm going to join a Washington content creator. I'm going to subscribe to one. But I don't know which one I want to join, subscribe to, because there's many out here. So if y'all know one, if y'all in the comments, please tell me which one I should go to. Maybe I don't know any. Leo, I don't know if you know any. I'm just trying to find out what's the one fix me. I'm not trying to be nobody court justice. I'm this is how I roll every day of my life. Okay. And the Cowboys not. Okay. Fine. We'll see. That's crazy. Washington next losing season 2026. That's great. So anybody knows any? I mean, I know a couple. I probably won't go on Rico's. I won't go on his. But then again, I'll do some more research on him and this other guy. Um, I could go Javante, just as John Javante, Katie Finney. Here's someone, Javante. Uh, so hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. There's Louis T, Rick Snyder, The Late Little Show. Let me see. So we'll see. I don't like that. I don't know any good watching YouTube. Momo, you just start doing more on here so you don't need anyone. I ain't trying to do them. I just say I'll subscribe to them. Put your money on the Cowboys, Momo, next year. I won't. I won't. I won't. Um, but I appreciate it. Let's see who the new OC in DC for Washington is. Y'all being this has been entertaining for me. This has been riveting, and I love the back and forth because I love the back and forth. Hell, does anyone talk about Washington on YouTube other than Momo? I've been on different ones and on Mark's channel. I've been on Game Time. I've been on some other. I've seen some other ones from some other channels. Not gonna name right now. Um, I have seen some watch people on there, and I watched some. So I think this, yeah, yeah. But again, I'm just looking to see can we change this team around, be a better team next year. Because Dan Quinn is on the hot seat. Watch the games this weekend, put my take on the game, this, that, and the third. I appreciate everybody coming in here. I appreciate everybody trying to give me some shit. I appreciate Leo going here, and I appreciate Leo coming in here and getting on my ass and saying that I need to do my research. And I appreciate people saying I don't know my team. I appreciate all that. But end of the day, I'm I'm a Washington fan. I don't care what my. Here's the thing, Red Call. What I never human beings say about my team is gonna backdoor them. It doesn't matter how many times a team beat my team, it's gonna hurt them. Doesn't matter what Eagles say, no matter what a Giants say, or Cowboys say, or any other team in this league, or any fan in this league. I just say this in closing. We're gonna be better next year, and we're going to shock the world next year because we're gonna be better. Good luck, Eagles, this weekend. And that being said, love y'all come back because I will have another stream. Goodbye.